But then have we ever thought about what besides us? What our society? I would like to speak on economic disparity today. My topic is economic disparity. What is economy? When we relate to economy, we relate to well-being of a person financially, right? The difference is the disparity. So when I talk about disparity, it is a huge, large, humongous difference between the wealth and financial well-being of two persons when we compare. That is economic disparity. From this topic, let me bring you to the situation in this world today. According to the data released by World Economic Forum, the top 1% of the population in India today owns 60% of the total wealth of a country. That is disparity difference. Because the 40% is divided into rest of the 99% of the people. And that in no way is measured for survival. Today people are sleeping on the floors, eating rubbish. Why is this disparity here? Why? That is the question I'd like to place to you. Why? Think about it. Ponder on this question and think, why is it important for us to contain this disparity today? The urgency of containing this disparity is very important. The concept that you need to learn. There is an experiment. Alright? Dalai Lama was asked. There are a group of children, keep them hungry for a day. Give them a marshmallow to eat. Right? Then the person give each kid 2 marshmallows. Then the kid who eats that marshmallow then and there, both of them, is likely to be good. The person, is likely to be a terrorist, and the person who eats one and saves one is likely to be good in future. Dalai Lama asked the question to the person who experimented this. Did you measure the level of hunger in the kid? The level of hunger. That is the question. The level of hunger decided the kids to eat the marshmallow or leave the marshmallow for tomorrow. Why is that level of hunger increasing? The difference, because of the disparity. Many kids sleep hungry, while others have abundance of food. They're throwing it away. They're eating in McDonald's, Domino's, pizzas. What is disparity? And what is the urgency of controlling it? The urgency is this, my friends, because if you take a paper, plain sheet of paper, ask 4 of us to stretch it from all ends, right? 4 of us. Take one person, take a pen, and push it upwards from the middle. What happens? The paper will break. From where? From the middle. If one section of the society is rising so high today, and the rest of the society is left behind at the bottom, what will happen? This, the condition of the paper. The social fabric will tear apart, and who will lose? It is not the person who is at the bottom, it is the person who is going up from the center. We are fortunate enough not to be the richest, and luckier not to be among the poorest, in the middle. So how do we contain this? The government, how does the government contain this? Progressive taxation. We talk about it all the time. GST, wonderful thing. It's a good step towards it. Yeah. Then social spending. Among the BRICS nation, India is spending the least in healthcare and social spending. While the BRIC nations spend somewhere 6% to 8.8% of their GDP in social spending, India is spending only 1.3%. Can you imagine? Will it make any difference? So, what else? Are we so helpless to, blame the government, do this, spend 5% of the GDP, spend 10% of GDP. No, we are the youth of today. What we need to do today is we need to stand up for this cause. We need to stand up for this cause. Have you ever thought? We've paid taxes. What do we do? We say we are funding the people in Tihar jail, we are funding the people in some jail. The politicians, we are funding the free meals every member of parliament. No, that is not the attitude we need to live with. We need to spend more on the public for our people. If I give you one very philosophical solution, if we spend 500 rupees each month for an education of a child, you are not funding the child, you are improving a generation from 10 onwards. The child is the first generation that you're improving. If you teach a man to fish, you'll be feeding him for life. But if you give him a fish to eat, you will satisfy his hunger for the day. That particular teacher. So my friends, this is an initiative I have started. Personal example. I found the students in my place. Yeah. Why don't you do that? Will it make a difference is a question. Sir, it may not. It may not. But it is very imperative that we do this. It is very imperative that we do this today. So if I ask you guys, are you ready to pay 20%, 30% tax? Are you? You are not. You are not. You are not. Why does this happen? We don't want to fall there. But think about experiment. Think about it. You have quite some time in Chetana. Think about this. Go back home. I don't know if you will do it. I don't know if you want to do it. But then, give a thought. Once, let us end this disparity here. This will not only hamper the person who is being differentiated from the rest of the social status, but eventually we are all going to fall as humans. My name is Prasanna Sabba. I am a trainee officer. I am Hindu. I am a Gurkha. Can you define, any one of you, define yourself without using your race, your name, your designation, and your religion? 2 seconds. We are humans, we need to take care of people, our friends, our race, our religion is a minute. Let's do this. I leave you with this question. If tomorrow, God forbid, something happens and we fall at the bottom, who's going to help you? Who's going to extend the hand to you? I'll leave this up to you to think about. Thank you so much.